So, Space Marine 2, old design, through and through. And for the love of God, Emperor, play Saber, follow through. What do I mean by that? Space Marine is old design. The campaign is a linear romp that gets you pumped for the main course, which is the multiplayer. The co-op is nail-bitingly hard, and the only issue with them is there's not enough of them. Now the PvP multiplayer, that is where I'm saying Saber should follow through on the old design. Specifically, the old design of PC games. What the multiplayer needs to succeed is a server browser, custom games, a map editing tool, and eventually mod support. Now trying to draw a cog there, that didn't work. Let's just ignore that. So, firstly, a server browser. Having a matchmaker with randoms, that just doesn't work if you're in a community. It doesn't last long. As soon as the population dips, you're gonna wanna have a server browser. That adds longevity to the game and doesn't take away from it really. Custom games, same thing. Adds longevity. You can get incredibly range of game modes out of just some small tools. Changing health, changing player speed, changing how high players can jump. So much that can be done with it. Mapping tools. It's a way to add more content without having to specifically design it as the developers. Think the Forge from Halo, right? Any other great mapping tool, to be honest. And lastly, modding support. I think it's very important to add modding support because there is no way a single studio can keep churning and churning and churning content forever. Now, some people may argue, well, that's what DLC is for. And I think that there is a world where both of these can work together. DLC does not exclude this design. They can add proper DLC and have these tools. Just look at games like the Arma series. They have tons and tons and tons of DLC, but they also have all of this. And the Arma series has been running for years and it's going strong still. So, all of these features, they allow players and the developers to get the potential out that this game has out of it. Making these tools helps the developers develop more quickly and efficiently. It helps the player base sustain the game in periods of droughts. And on top of that, to experience all these things, people will need to buy the original game. The DLC can add to it. There is no world where this is not an amazing idea. It's gonna take development time. It's gonna make stuff like the Horde mode take a bit longer. But I think it's worth it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think.